get things going offensively.
Second down and 12. Potts, play action, lets it fly. He's looking for Mitchell in stride. Say goodbye to Dylan Mitchell. 61 yards, and we're an extra point away from a tie. In the backfield, Shoggun had all sorts of time. Hit as he throws back of the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. Aiden Benford.
Wow.
Casita offense. Dolan's done a good job picking up some of the slack, but they've relied a whole lot of this man who breaks free. Carde Mack in a foot race, and he is just going to outrun everybody. Another touchdown for Carde Mack, his third rushing touchdown of the night. When they were down 14-0 pretty early in the ball game. Pitch here to Jermaine Bishop, who hits the sideline. Jermaine Bishop Jr. now cutting up to the center of the field. Jermaine Bishop Jr. needs a block. He gets a block. He is gonna be gone. 92 yards, his third rushing touchdown of the ball game. First and 15 for Port Neches Groves. Ashworth going into the end zone. It is picked off, a one-handed interception. Marcel Gibson, what a play, and that ends the Indian drive. Goes to Yogi Martin, gets a block. Yogi Martin still going. Yogi Martin inside the 10. Yogi Martin in for touchdown number 4. It's a one-possession game. Edmondson, he'll look, he'll throw, sideline picked off. This could be a house call, folks. Turnovers continue to bite. Decaney is a pick 6 for Contavian Williams. You're only down by 8.
You're still in a one-score football game.
Yep. Martin, flush. Heaves up a prayer. It's caught! Touchdown, Port Arthur Memorial. Roberts' second touchdown grab of the night. As here we get ready for the first play of the second quarter. Surratt's taking a shot for Junior Henderson. Oh, what a catch and a touchdown. 32 yards for the future Mississippi State Bulldog. Scores for the Bulldogs. Teo Decky throws, it's picked off. Intercepted by Damian Broussard. And that might have just sealed it.
Damian Broussard there with the interception, but it's Xavier Williams who was in the face of Teodecki, forcing him to release that ball quicker than he wanted to. Teodecki was looking down, kind of checked down to his second man. He had him in his face. He had to rush the throw. The timing was off. Perfect for Broussard to get that pick.
Teodecki's second interception of the game. First one went for a pick 6. And now with 3:55 remaining, C.E. King can throw the knockout punch with a score here.
4-minute offense.
Gives to Deion Sims. He gets to the 49. Like you said, 4-minute offense, clock on your side if you're C.E. King.
I really like the way Sims, runs here. The senior, I don't know what he's going to major in at Rice, but it should be pre-med because he definitely has patience.
Yeah.
I did that. I said it. I said he had patience.
Second and 6 after the 4-yard pickup by the future Rice Owl. And here he goes. Ooh, upended at the 49. Only a pickup of 2, or make it 3. And it is third down.
At some point here, we got to get that clock stopped. Give yourself an opportunity if you're Vandegrift.
3 minutes to go. Vandegrift has all 3 timeouts. But C.E. King just letting it bleed. 16-point lead with a trip to state on the line. Here we go, false start. Yep.
Speaks to Vandegrift's D-line, stemming, as we talked about earlier, switching gaps pre-snap, all that movement when the offensive line has a lot to focus on. Any kind of twitching or movement like that with the bodies can cause a false start. Has there and has been happening all game long.
Clock now rolling. 3rd and 9, though, for C.E. King. Sims in motion. Potts swings it out to Deion Sims. Deion Sims with the first down. Flag on the play as Sims down to the 43, and it's going back.
More laundry.
Joshua Hayes called for a hold. And we'll... Yeah, I'm going to want to look at the box score after this game is over because it's ridiculous.
The amount of, I feel like these two teams, the score, obviously 51-35, they're scoring, but it's in spite of all these penalties that have been happening.
As we will hit the 2-minute timeout.
As a player, we never liked having a bunch of penalties in a game because you always knew that next, you're playing on Friday, the next time that you're together and you practice, coach is going to really get on you. And it becomes a fundamentals practice, the next practice, where everything is kind of put under a microscope and looked at. So depending on who wins this game, obviously there's 2 minutes still left to go, but if C.E. King keeps on going and pulls this out, I would expect a very big fundamentals practice the next time.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm sure Coach Corey Laxton will let them know. And yeah, we're probably approaching 200 yards in penalties at this point.
Oh my goodness. Well, look, let's talk about these are all hypotheticals. Clearly nothing's in hand, but if C.E. King goes on from this game and they go on to play somebody like a DeSoto, this amount of penalties will not fly.
No.
You have a team like DeSoto, they're going to take advantage of anything like that. And the same to be said for Vandegrift. If they come back and they pull this out, both of these teams need to clean it up because the penalties will not – you're just creating opportunities for Coach Mathis, and that's the last thing you want to do with a guy like that.
Looking at it, 3rd and 12. Even if you don't get this, I don't think Vipers would have to score in one play.
Yeah. Get real explosive real quickly.
Two minutes to go, 3rd and 12 here for the Panthers. Hayes just moving into the slot here. And Potts gonna keep yet again. Timothy Potts, just brought down at the 49, short of the first down, but clock keeps on ticking, and Vandegrift going to call their first time out of the second half. We'll keep it right here.
Vandegrift saved that touchdown because if he didn't get that shoestring tackle, he was gone. He was using Sims as his lead blocker on that one, and he was about to take off toward the sideline. So luckily they caught him there.
If I'm C.E. King, I might just think about going for it and put the game to bed.
Why not at this point?
Need 3 yards?
3 yards. Your offense has been explosive all day. You have the ability. I'm going to take a gamble here and say Potts is going to keep it and just, just get the first down and call it a day and milk out the rest of the clock, but who knows? If I'm Vandegrift at this point, I'm thinking turnover.
Yep.
You want a pick six, you want a fumble recovery, you need something, one, that'll give you a spark, give you something, momentum to kind of ride this out. Two, you need a quick score, right? So I think that's if I'm the defense right now and the defensive coordinator, I'm telling my guys, go after the football, hat on the football, punch out that ball, do whatever you can We need to get the possession back at the very least, and ideally, we need to score.
So they will keep the offense out there. 4th and 3 for CE King. You're up by 16. Give to Sims into space. He's running all the way into the end zone and might just run all the way to AT&T.
There went that man. There he goes.